So hello guys, in this video I'm going to tell you how to create your own report card calculating program. So let's start with a small demo. So I'm just going to type random numbers and it's going to calculate my marks out of 60. So as you say, as it is shown here, my report card has been calculated. So I got marks of 1335. Pretty impressive. Yes, and I've got a percentage of 94. But that's all because of this ludicrous marks I've entered here. Okay, so I'll teach you the program. Okay, so let's just quickly overwrite this. So the first critical thing to do this is variables. Yes. So for now, let's learn how to take input for using a variable. So first we write the classic input statement. Input. You have to first write input. Then you have to write bracket. Then see you have to after that you have to put a quotation and then you have to write the statement against which it is going to show here. So which usually specifies the criteria from which you want the input. So now this is just some random characters. If you want I can write name. So it is telling the user to enter the name. So once I run this and now let's just say print X. So I have asked the user to enter the name and that will print the name. So let's see if it runs. Name. So it's asking me my name. My name is Anay. So it's print Anay. Simple. So now now we have cleared variables out of the way. Let's move on to formatting. Now how to make sure a variable comes in at a specific place in a text apart from just randomly coming anywhere. So now let's talk about formatting. So let's start. So oh, why am I such an idiot? Okay, so I have name Anay. My name is Anay. Okay, so now I want to write I am dumb. Sorry, I am dumb. I want to print I am dumb. Anay is dumb. Yes. Now you can write that like this. So you can write it like that. So you enter a single quotation or double quotation is also okay. Then you type curly bracket where the variable should be. You have to enter curly bracket space and is dumb. Good. And after that, now you have to write dot format. This is very important. Dot format and curly bracket. This right here is very important. This curly bracket. No, only curly bracket works. No other type of bracket works. Only curly bracket here and curly bracket here and simple bracket here. Always remember that. So in the simple bracket, you write the variable which is going to replace the curly bracket. So I have written X. So here it is going to X is dumb. That's one way of doing that, which you get first after define name. This is Frey. So Fry is dumb. Okay. So there's another method to do this, but this method allows you to do something much more easier apart from that other method. But I'll tell you that other method just because for knowledge, just for the sake of knowledge. You can write is dumb here. But I'm not sure it would work in this scenario, but I'll just try and show you. So we have first removed the format statement, then you write here X plus, and now let's try. I don't think it should work. Let's run it. Yes, it's gonna ask me M with H. H is dumb. Or his dumb it's written. This is also useful But there are two methods. I've told you both the methods. I preferably use the curly bracket method. So now there's another way to enter two variables. Now in this you can just, in this method, the plus method, you can just do like Anay is dump plus h. So now I don't have a variable h, so let's keep h is equal to, let's just try the input statement now. Input bracket quotation h. Anay is dump 30. Okay. So Anna is x plus is dump plus h. Yes. So now I have to define name plus h. Enter 5. I'm 13 but I've written 5. F is dump 5. So that is used for plus method. Now in the format method, it might seem a bit complicated but turns out to be slightly easier. Okay. Because you have to worry in spacing in this one. So single quotation. Sorry, first let's remove all this. Okay, so first now I have to write Anay. So the name F is 5 years old and dump, if I want to write that. So I write, first I have to write the curly bracket, yes, and then a space is another curly bracket and dump. Okay, now then you have to write the format dot format. Now here is where it gets different. So as you're dealing with two variables, the computer does not know where you're going to insert the new variable. Like you don't know where your books are. If I are given two books without any cover, you don't know which book goes where. So hence we need to define which variable goes where. So first we have to enter 0 here. So 0 defines, so I'll just first let me write 0 and 1, then I'll tell you how it works. 0 and 1, and then here you enter the x and h. Now let me show you. Okay, so when 0 0, when you take 0 here, you know the computer knows you're saying the variable which is the leftmost in the bracket or the first in the bracket. So that is 0, and the next one is the second in the bracket. So it can continue sequence to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the sequence must be matching in the format. So if so let me just show you a simple run. So is h, t is age 4, gt is 4, and now, but if I change the sequence, see what happens. So it replaces the x. Let me just run it. Okay, now it's asking h 7. So now it's saying 7 is j and dump. So which is just wrong, dude? It's just wrong. Okay, so now that is why you must always make sure this order, left to right order, it should, a variable should always be placed in that left to right order. X h. Okay, now you may say, why can't we just switch the numbers? Actually, I haven't tried. You just try it once. I'll just put 1 here and 0 here. Why? It's overcomplicating stuff, but let's just try for the sake of trying. And 3. Okay, 3 is F and dump. So you can change the sequence of numbers. Thank you for helping me know that. So we can change the sequence of numbers, but preferably I would suggest just go in the chronological order. It is going to become overcomplicated. So now this, we have got the format statement, you have got the input statement. That's pretty much all you need. Now there is a bit of complex mathematics involved, not complex, but it's boring and mind straining mathematics coding. You have to do some of that. So let's say I just want to calculate percentage. So I am going to remove h for now. I'm going to remove h for now, and I'm going to remove everything. I'm going to remove everything. Yes, so x is equal to input name, and I have to do print. Now listen to this. Now I'm going to print y. Now why am I writing a new variable? That's because I am dumb and I forgot that I had to do this step. So I deeply apologize for that. So y is equal to. Now I think we all know the formula of percentage. It is equal to the marks. So in this case I'm calculating the total number of objects, the number of objects which you have, which you want to calculate the percentage, into 100. So suppose I have 5 apples. 5 5 apples. No, sorry, 5 apples. But the store which I bought it from was running low on stock and had only 20 apples. The store is very big, but now it had only 20 apples. So we have to write is this bracket. So this slash represents division. So you have to write 20. It has only 20 apples. Okay, so that's the first step of the calculation. Then you have to just curly bracket it, sorry. I'm just getting used to saying curly bracket. Then you have to bracket it, and then you've got the 5 upon 20 bracket using BODMAS, and then you have to write the hashtag symbol. I get confused, sorry, the asterisk symbol, which represents multiplication, and then enter 100. Yes, now see. Now if x is input name, sorry, but I'm going to enter a number 25.07. Huh. Oh, fuck. See, sorry. As an honest mistake, I entered a value. Okay, now, but that example still matters of apples. So, X. Now, make sure that what if you didn't know how many apples your mom had got? Let's say your mom is bringing apples. Now, the store doesn't know. Store owner was out going chana. He was eating burger. Huh. So, the store owner does not know how many apples your mom bought. Yes. So, but his cashier knows, and his cashier wrote it as X. Now, so cashier entered it in X. So the owner doesn't know. So he's going to write X as he trusts his cashier. He's a nice man, and he's going to write X, and then he's going to trust his cashier to have entered the value in the form of X, and then he runs it. So obviously, I am the cashier. I am Doctor Strange. I am cashier. I entered 7. Your mama took 7 apples. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just understood. Sorry. It was honestly my mistake. My very big mistake. Sorry, I'm deeply apologize for this. We have to enter a bracket. Sorry. It was my carelessness. But let us take as a lesson. So you have to define it as an integer when you're going to use that variable in mathematical operations. Sorry, my bad. So let's run this again. So now name 6. Hopefully this works. Yes, 30. 6 out of 20. 30%. 20 into 5. 6 into 5. 30 upon 100. That's it. 30%. Our calculation is correct. Let's go. So this is for the percentage section. Okay, so now let's just quickly do the grade calculating section. Now this works with conditionals. So if conditional, elif and else. So this thing if defines whether it defines the conditions, means if your variable, if x we are going to use as variable. So if x is greater then 10. Then you have to print. You bought more than half of the store. As we are still using the Apple example, I'm deeply apologizing. Sorry. I have a weird habit of saying sorry. Okay, so as it is used as a conditional, so we specify the first condition here, but only if is not going to work as we have multiple conditions to specify. So first let's start with the A1 code. So write you if x, oh shit, I deleted x by mistake. Sorry. Let's just z. Yes, we have got x. Good. Now, let's remove this statement as we won't be needing it. Now let's write if x as is the variable. Now we have to use the greater to and smaller symbols. So means the crocodile mouths. Pichik. So the crocodile mouth, if x is greater, so we all know the crocodile mouth example. The ones toward which the crocodile mouth is facing. The crocodile is hungry, bro. He's going to eat the bigger one only there. So that's the when he's facing is the bigger one. So crocodile mouth is x. If x is greater than 90, okay, 90, okay, and then you print. So colon is very important. So when it shows, so that's the condition. The colon says what you have to carry out if that condition is there. If x is greater than 90, print. What you have to print. A1. Good. Now, what do you do? But I just don't want one condition. What if the student got less than 90? What do I do then? I use this elif statement, elif code. So elif means else. If this condition is not specified, then I have another condition for you. Elif x greater, sorry, you have to have your indentation, x greater than 80. Okay, and then colon, enter, print, bracket, quotation. Yeah, obviously it's going to be A. You scored a A. It's not A1, or you can write A2. Okay, now it's going to repeat da 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 until you fail. Well, if anybody's exam is going on, I hope best of luck. Hope you don't fail. Please don't enter make sure you don't use this feature in your report card program. I mean, you must keep it as it's a function, but I hope you don't have to use it or you won't see the text you failed. So that's the one of the two conditions. You can add extra condition, elif. You can keep on adding as many as you want. So normally the 40% is the fail mark. Okay, so you can add. So if I write elif, else. So that's when you have no other condition. So that means if none of the conditions I've written, if that person is just Mahan special, then else. I have one last thing for him. Now I don't care if it's not for him. It's just the last thing I have. He has to take it. Else, you write print F. Now we have F, brother. Please don't fail. Okay, so this is the percentage. So enter input name. So instead I'll write percent here as we are comparing percentage. Okay, so when we run this, here we go, we are asking for the percent. I did not do that well, so I'm going to give 85. I'd average this time. So enter. F. Hey yo! Oh, I understood. Oh, sorry. I'm so dumb, guys. So always remember this. Always make sure to check your code before implementing it. I'm not blaming when you, but just I am so dumb. Okay. Let us start again. Let's just run this program again. So what had happened, I had actually made put the crocodile mouth towards 80, and so the computer thought the x should be greater than 80. But I meant for x. I'm confused. Shit. Sorry, 80 should be greater than x. Yes, so that means x should be lesser than 80, but I meant it to be x should be greater than 80. I'm confusing you guys. Sorry. So just look at the program for a second, check it. I have done everything correct. I hopefully. So I'm entering my percentage. I got 89. So no, 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 no. I failed right now. So 82. 82. This was a very simple task. I failed 82. So let me see what did I do? I did 82. I did fine. I did average. Now see, this is the simple program. Although the report card program is not this simple, there are certain very simple programs like print text, but those are too simple. Like you just have to do this. I think I performed. So when you say print, you just write print blah 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 blah, blah and you just run it. That you get the text. So 1 second, I'll show you the program once again. Yes. So here's the program. So this is the program. This is what it will be the output. But 1 second, let me open this in my Replit so that I can show you how do I how to do this. Okay. So main.py I have to open here. I am overwriting this file as there's nothing important in that file. So this is what, so it has got a whole lot of variables. So we are going to, if you want to see this code in detail, please make sure this video gets at least 10,000, no, 10,000 is too much, 100 views. No, you know what, 100 views, simple. And I just want 20 subscribers, that's all. Instead I'll tell you how to create such a wonderful program that is going to calculate your report card. Something the school makes us wait 5 days for. You can just do it on your own. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please try to implement this and best of luck for your exam, and I hope you don't have to see the F message.